Another day, another video. Actually, we didn't see each other and hear each other for a very long time. Today, we're gonna take a look at Mire with the upcoming Pro League Season 7, hosted by Bisham. I think it's a great idea to give a little rundown of the maps in the map pool. We have already covered on this channel Little Ohana, I think, and Ice Cold. I think it's not Ice Cold, but I don't know. I will find out later. I think it's Grey Dust. Yeah, Grey Dust and yeah, Grey Dust 100%. We covered Grey Dust, and the other one we covered was Little Ohana. So yeah, that's it. So this time we're gonna take a look at Mirrored Mire. As you've seen, you can just put mirror in here, and the map will show up right here. It was originally created by I forgot the name, someone, and it was even played as a ladder map, and so people who are around for a very long time, like Slimmer for example, they can remember this map very well. And yeah, I just took it up on myself to make it. Yeah, I changed only little things, right? So this one is like this part was added by me. This mine is new, I think, and I changed some of the layouts here. A bit of positioning, cleaned up a bit, so there are some dead spaces, right? So for example, you can put in units here, and I left them in intentionally because they are part of the map, right? But also, I think in this spot somewhere here or somewhere here, you can drop single units. It's not really useful, just in case that you are aware of that, so someone can put an archer there, but they obviously need vision to be able to attack anything. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the map. In general, I think when it comes to the layout, it's pretty straightforward, I would say. You have like the first the natural, which is very clearly the natural. You have like a choke point here, so this makes this natural a bit easier to defend, but you have like this bigger entrance, but that's low ground, so you have the vision advantage, so you can position units here. Everything which runs up you can kind of surround it or block it, however you choose. You can block off, for example, this path entirely and then have only one entry point, but that's up to you, right? Then we have the third, which is below here, which is a bit more exposed. And you have like three, but like it's one big, I would not say it's two entry points, it's like rather one big entry point. The maneuverable space is not that big, so I think in general it's not very much a beast map. Also in the middle of the map you see there's a lot of doodads, props, and they make it very hard to maneuver bigger armies. So when you are fighting against beasts, you try to fight here, in here, and then tuck your units. For example, if you play Rex or Mech, either way, you try to tuck your units away and put them here to the to a wall or something, right? Or here or in the middle, like you position them here, and then you have like a few units here, and only the few units can be attacked, and the rest of the beast units just run around and can't attack really. This is different story for here, right? So in front of the bases, you have a bit more space and a bit better maneuverability for the beast units. But yeah, I think that's important to note. And then it's very straightforward, right? You can take this one as a third, as a fourth, sorry. So you can take this one as a fourth or this one. They're both, yeah, quite bad to take, quite risky to take. So I think on Mirrored Mire you will see oftentimes 3-base all-ins being played, or a very much back and forth game, and then it transitions into a macro game, and then you have to take those very 4 bases. So yeah, I think that's the default way and the meta on this map. always depending on their game plan, right? So yeah, next point would be the SimCity. So what you can do here with the second building when you place the natural, right? And we assume you don't put all the buildings in your main. We assume you want to have like a nice SimCity down here. What you can do is like put your first house here, and then the first production building, be it a den or X, you can put it like this, and then the castle fits rather nicely, pretty much here or here. I think oftentimes I end up doing it. And then you have like this little space here. You can put the tower here, however, since there's this open entryway, it's not advised to put the tower here unless there's something here. I would always put the tower here, or even here, if you can, and put like a building here, or put it here next to the castle. Is a nice spot. But yeah, that's pretty much the SimCity you are going for usually. So keep that in mind. And yeah, below here, I think the castle is best placed here, and then you can just put like 2 buildings here. Let me just explain that. So anything, right? This doesn't really matter what. And then you can put the castle here, and then you have like a second gate, which the enemy has to engage. And yeah, you are pretty much giving the, like you are defining where they enter, right? So you control where they enter. Same goes for the other side, right? Similar. Yeah, you have a bit little space in your main, so you want to take space either here or at the second. You can put stuff here very nicely. A house fits very good. But yeah, in general, like you have a bit less space and it's a bit more cramped. But that's good when you're not playing Beast. So yeah, I think in general this is like not the best map for playing Beast. Yeah, when it comes to strategies in general or unique features, I think what's unique is that we have like only one place where you want to kill the building, which is this one, but only if you are playing Beast. Pretty much this one is the only other place where you want to kill, but even this one is like, it matters too late. You usually free that up only if you take like a ninja base here, and you lead like a second pathway for your workers to escape or something. But yeah, I think proxies are not very strong on this map, because of what I just showed, right? The SimCity here makes it too easy to defend most cheeses with a well-placed tower here, or even at the main, at the mine. So in general, I think that's not the best map to cheese. You can try though, if your opponent doesn't use the map to the full advantage, with a well-placed SimCity here and has everything in the main. Obviously that works, but even then, I mean, all the workers are here, the way is rather long if you consider the proxy here or here. But oftentimes you cannot really put a proxy here, you have to put it here, and then the way is very long into the main. So yeah, a very great non-beast, non-cheesy map. Very standard if you're playing, if you like to play racks, if you like to play longer games, like very macro matches in general, then that's great. If you want to play Mac, that's also very great because you can put Keta drops in almost every mine without much problems, right? You have a lot of space around them, usually. Same goes here. Although the space will be cramped, you will find spots to put the catapults. Also, this spot is very nice if you put like catapults. Let me just show that. If you could put catapults here, and then you have 2 here, and those 2 attacking the workers, and those 2 are just hold position, and everything which approaches then these ones will get attacked by these ones. So there's like, there are nuances to this, right? So yeah, I just like to play Mech or Rex on this map. Beast not so much. But even with Beast, you can just play Beast drops and the trap, right? So yeah, in general, a very great standard map. Not played that much. I think. Like people in general prefer to play Ravaged, obviously, but all the other maps are having more unique features, and are not like boring. I think people call the Mirror Mire kind of boring. Um, but yeah, I'm not playing like I don't like to play standard myself, so I'm not playing this map often on my own, and I can see why people call it boring. But I think for people who like to play all-ins on 2 or 3 base, this is a great map. And in general, people who don't really like, if you have a day where you don't want to play the beast armies, Murdermire is a great choice to play. But yeah, I think that's it. If you have anything more, if you encountered any any neat strategies or ways to abuse the map, I think you should let us know, and everyone in the comments, except when you are a player or team lead in the next Pro League season. Then keep that to yourself and only share it with your team. But anyone else is invited to put us and let us know in the comments if there's a great way to abuse Murdermire. All right, that's it for today, and I wish everyone a lovely day. Bye bye.